With so many options out there, how on earth are you supposed to know how to choose a home builder? By the end of this video, you'll have a good understanding of the steps you need to take in order to choose the builder for your custom home build. I'm Dan Nodge, founder of Emmett Leo Homes, a luxury custom home building company and your insider into the world of building and redesigning luxury homes. Quick reminder to subscribe by clicking the red button below, and make sure to click on the notification bell right next to it to make sure you get the newest videos as soon as they come out. I had a friend in a different part of the country reach out and say, I know you're in Winnipeg and can't build my house, but how am I supposed to choose a local home builder? As the builder you choose will dictate how the entire experience is. So to start with, let's go over some of the basics, which will eliminate those contractors that simply want to get in, get out, do shoddy work, and makes me make a video like this. So make sure that the builders you're considering are a member of their local home builders association, or at least in the process of getting it. They have general liability insurance. Make sure they have a track record of building quality homes and have several under their belt already. They have a safety program in place or are in the process of creating one, as no one wants anyone getting hurt on their jobs, delaying the jobs, or even possibly getting sued because of them. They are a member of a new home warranty program, and they can provide references upon demand. But this one be careful with, because really, is anyone going to give you a bad reference to call? At least the person you talk to or that they give you can give you their experience dealing with the builder. Ensure that they have systems and specific processes in place that allow them to track both the operations and the financials of the build. This will tell you a lot about how organized their builds will be. So those are pretty simple, and a lot of good builders will meet those criteria. The good thing is that the ones that don't stand by their product or their company will generally not meet those requirements. But what's the actual secret to choosing a builder? Home builders are like everyone else. They're real people. And as such, they will generally operate their company the way that they operate in their personal life. Now, what does that look like? What does the company stand for and believe in? Does it mean anything to them? What about their employees? Would they know what they stand for? If they are a really big home builder, who will you be dealing with on the day-to-day? Who can you call? A project manager? A site supervisor? How do they communicate before you sign the contract? And how will they service and communicate with you throughout the build? This should say in the contract. What do others say about them? Just like references, this is a funny one. Great builders will have great things said about them, but the mediocre ones you would think would be out of business pretty quick. But after a bad build, the client sometimes tries to justify their unfortunate decision and chooses to hide the fact that they picked a bad builder, and they don't really want to share it because they're too embarrassed. Too bad, because there are tons of horror stories out there, and I feel really bad for the clients that get caught with a bad builder. That leads me to my number one tip for picking a builder, and that is just get to know them first. If you cannot do it in person, at least follow them online. Who are they? What do they post about? Do they share the insides of their business or their life? Now, this isn't everything. There are some amazing builders out there that don't do social media. However, our world is changing, and that means that an online presence is imperative for both the builder and the client to be able to learn more about each other prior to getting into a building relationship. A really good builder is not afraid to show who they are, what they do, and how they deal with the real world clients and issues when they come up. So, follow your local builders on all social media platforms and see what they're up to. Learn from them, get to know them, because in order to feel comfortable, you should trust your builder. And if you don't know them, how are you going to really trust them? I hope that helps, and please feel free to ask any questions you may have about luxury homes, building custom homes, or simply to comment on your experiences with builders. Subscribe and stay tuned for our next video.